the devil did you reload in time to take on that third fella?
I was bluffing, sir.
Huh?
It was empty.
I'm deeply touched you came after me, dear boy.
I had no choice, sir. Getting married the day after tomorrow. And you're giving away the bride.
Oh, yes, of course.
You forgot, sir?
Oh, don't make a fuss, Sharpe. Besides, got bigger things to think about than your wedding. I've located General Carvet's camp. Wellington will need to be told about this.
Général Calvet. Je suis le Major Ducos. J'arrive de Paris. J'ai des ordres de l'empereur.
De la soupe, Major Ducros?
Merci, général. Mais je prends de la soupe au dîner, pas au petit déjeuner.
Moi, je prends de la soupe avec tous mes repas. Matin, midi et soir. Pour ne pas oublier l'époque où je ne mangeais pas de repas.
L'empereur veut savoir où se dirige Wellington et veut que vous l'interceptiez. Tenez-vous prêt à marcher à mon ordre. Général.
Tu te rappelles, en Russie, les gens comme ça, on les mangeait.
Sick parade, ready for inspection, sir!
All right, let's get on with it.
Watch, sir!
He keeps picking them.
Well, don't. I'll chop your hand off.
He's got a big, nasty boil on his...
Oh, bloody hell. Didn't know you could get one there.
He's got the,
Pox? What are you whispering for, Harpe? I think I've seen plenty of pox in my time. Oh, shit. Right, but... What's the matter with your face, Harpe?
Wee bit of a Barney, sir. You should have seen the other fella.
In your mouth. What's the matter with your mouth?
My mouth?
Yes. That opening between your nose and your chin, your mouth. Let's have a look.
Right, it's horrible.
We'll have to come out, Dan. It'll have to come out, that, Harpe. Go and see the surgeon. Dismiss!
Go on, head on the double.
Patrick, what's the matter?
I have a wee little bit of a twinge in my tooth, ma'am. But, Mr. Sharpe says I should go to the surgeon and have it pulled out by the roots.
Take oil of cloves for the pain, Patrick, and a little tincture of brandy for sleep.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Brandy seems a great idea.
And oil of cloves.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Don't be too hard on them, Richard. For my sake.
Hey, nagging me already. I've been here a fortnight.
The day after tomorrow, I'll be able to nag you all the time.
Oh.
Sir, Lord Wellington wishes to see you.
Hey.
Major Sharpe.
Sir.
I want you to meet the Comte de Macaire.
Your servant, sir.
Major Sharpe. I've heard many tales of your bravery.
The Comte de Macaire is from one of the oldest families of Bordeaux. He is also a sworn enemy of Bonaparte, having remained resolutely loyal to the Bourbons. Now, the Count has come to us with a proposal, and the burden of it is simple. He believes that the people of his area of Bordeaux are ready to rise up against Napoleon. If we were to put a force into the area, prior to our main attack, he claims he could raise a rebellion. Now, this rebellion could form the basis for our invasion of France. Major General Ross, it has to be said, is less than impressed.
No, it's an excellent proposal. But I should mention that none of my agents have reported that Bordeaux is ripe for rebellion.
With the greatest of respect, Major General Ross, even the best of your agents would not be as well informed as myself. I'm communicating to you the feelings of my own people, their passionate hatred of Bonaparte.
We should have a look, Ross.
I couldn't agree more, sir. If we send in a small force, Prince of Wales' own volunteers and an active commander, I'm pretty sure we could...
That's a damn long way into French territory, Sharpe. Mind you, if we had a fortified position as a base, it would be a different matter.
What kind of fortified position did you have in mind?
Oh, your castle.
My castle?
Yes, it's clearly marked. Commands a sea. Major Road would make a first-class assembly point for forces raising a rebellion. Give us your castle, Count, and I may see my way clear to supporting this expedition.
I would give my life for my king, never mind the castle. But it's not so easy. My mother and sister, who occupy the castle, are confirmed supporters of Bonaparte. To show their loyalty, they've turned the place over to the military.
Who commands it? What strength?
The commander is Colonel Henri Lassalle. Has 50 men, but he only needs 10. The castle is virtually impregnable.
In that case, sir, send in a company of riflemen with the main force.
No, Sharpe. We must defer to the Count. No castle, no expedition.
Perhaps I have been too pessimistic. It's many years since I lived there, but I could draw maps of our castle from memory. Maybe with my help, a strong force and a resolute commander could take the castle. I'm willing to try.
And that is exactly what we shall do, gentlemen. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
What do you make of him, Ross?
I don't know, sir, but even if he was a complete fool, I'm afraid we need him rather badly. Calvé's troops are less than 100 miles away.
Calvé? That puts him on my flank if I go for Toulouse. Good job we found a way to call him off.
Oh, what better way than to stir up trouble in Bordeaux, sir?
Yes. Bit rough on the poor fellows we sent in to take that castle.
Oh, Sharpe's keen to command. Promote him colonel.
No, Ross. I've already chosen the new commanding officer.
Oh, who?
Colonel Horace Bamfield. New arrival at camp. Still in his 20s.
A bit young, sir.
Bamfield is a very young colonel because his father is a very old general. I give him a good command, and his father gives me all the stores I need to get to Paris. Have a brandy, Ross.
Evening, Smithers.
Sir, this way, Major. I've got you and your lady a nice place over here. Oh, don't worry about that, sir. If it wasn't for you, I'd have lost the other one as well. Now, shall I start you off with a sherry, sir?
Thank you.
Thank you. Smithers.
Sir.
You told me I couldn't have that table. What the blazes do you mean giving it some damn major?
I'm sorry, Colonel Bamfield. The arrangements for ladies' night were made some days ago.
Bloody cheek.
Colonel Bamfield, this is Captain Fredrickson.
Certainly, sir. Colonel Bamfield, may I in turn introduce Comte de Macaire, presently a personal guest of Field Marshal Wellington.
Comte?
Colonel.
Please, gentlemen, sit. So, Fredrickson, seen much action?
Too much.
Too much? Well, I'm sorry to hear you say that. Can't wait to get cracking myself. Oh. Hey, you, call this decent claret.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll see what I can do.
And you've given us the wrong glasses. Stupid bloody bastard!
Sir, there are ladies present. That being so, I would have thought there would be gentlemen present also.
Rather neatly put, I thought. If there are ladies present, gentlemen should be present also. Not bad for a man raised in the ranks. Eh, Comte?
What we French call a bon mot. Good thing. Well said.
What, him? A Johnny Jump-Up? Bloody cheek.
Probably trying to impress the lady he's with. Niece of Sir Henry Simerson.
Simerson of the Horse Guards? Good God. What's a girl of good family like that doing with a Johnny Jump-Up?
Seems women find him devilishly attractive.
Damn it, Clara, get me a brandy. Brandy and be quick about it.
Sir. For the last time, sir, I must ask you to lower your voice.
Evening, Ma'am. I'm sorry to see you in such company. Sir, as I seem to have given you some offence, I should be happy to give you satisfaction.
Satisfaction? What does that mean?
It means I'm calling you out, sir. A duel.
Don't be a damn fool, sir. If Wellington catches you duelling, you'll be on the next ship back to England.
Wellington has his code, I have mine. What does it take to make you fight me? Perhaps a glass of wine in the face? Palmer, will you act as my second?
Sir? Your opponent's name?
Sharpe, of the 95th Rifles, favourite of the Prince of Wales.
Is that the same Sharpe who shot 3 dragoons while saving Wellington's life? The same Sharpe who took the eagle at Talavera?
May I intercede? Colonel Benfield is new in Spain. Field Marshal Wellington's views on dueling are very strict, sir.
Absolutely. Major Sharpe, may I apologize for any offence I have caused you and the lady?
Doesn't do to duel with your new commanding officer.
Apology accepted. Sir.
Good night.
My new commanding officer.
Jane! Jane! It's me! Bloody hell. I'm getting too old for this.
Do you mind if we go to bed now, Jane? Got to get up early in the morning.
And why must you get up so early, Major Sharpe?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm getting married. So all this has got to stop. Because tomorrow, I'm turning over a new leaf.
Tomorrow. To fresh woods and pastures new.
Sounds like poetry.
It is poetry. It's Milton.
Bugger Milton.
Do you, Richard Sharpe, take this woman, Jane Gibbons, to be your lawful wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, till death do you part?
I do.
Do you, Jane Gibbons, take this man, Richard Sharpe, to be your lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, till death do you part?
I do.
The ring. I now pronounce you man and wife.
Till death do us part.
June, you're burning.
Nonsense. It was too warm last night. Oh, Richard, you've time to take that fresh linen to Ross. You know how squalid these surgeons are.
Makes no difference to Ross what he wears. It's that sick he makes no sense.
Please, Richard, I promised.
Very well. I'll come back and say goodbye.
Don't. We've already said goodbye. I don't want to see you till you're back again, safe in bed with me.
No.
Now, go on, let me come with you.
For the last time, Harper, Bamfield has his own regimental sergeant major. So you'll have to stay here. On top of which, you look like you've got a cannonball in your gob. So, it's just as well you keep following me around. Because I'm off to see the surgeon, Kennefic. Fall in behind me.
You fight dirty, so you do. Oh, you do, so you do.
Now, he's got the fever. You can't go in there. Not unless you want to die.
What about you?
Jesuit's bark. We call it quinine. Worth its weight in gold. I've saved this one dose for myself. If the worst comes to the worst.
How bad is it?
I've done the best I can. He's wrapped in red flannel, bled regular, fed gunpowder and brandy, pukes his guts up every half hour. Best I can do.
I'd like you to take a look at my wife, Kennefic. I think she's got the fever.
I'm sorry, Major. Though I'm not surprised. She is often here.
Jane? Jane's been here.
She brings fruit, fresh figs, clean linen.
You let my wife in this slaughterhouse?
Good God, Sharpe, you married her? Don't you know no power on earth can stop a woman once her mind's made up?
I'm sorry. She woke up sick this morning. Skin like brown paper heated over a fire. Is that how it starts?
Maybe. Most fevers start like that. You'll know in a day and a night whether it's fatal.
I ain't got a day and a night. I'm off on a mission.
In that case, Sharpe, you should say your goodbyes to her properly.
I must see her. She has the fever, Sharpe. If you go in there, you'll get the fever. Then you'll give it to our men. You want our men facing the French, facing with fever, Sharpe.
Can't you move it faster?
Carrying a lot of weight, sir.
Yeah, so are you.
Oh, jeez! Oh, Jesus! Oh, begorra! Oh, I got a stone in my boot! Column! Halt!
Fever? Fatigue, sir. Put him on the wagon, Sergeant Major.
Sir. My father says a sure cure for fatigue is a fast flogging.
Give us a hand. Right. Yeah, take it. Column forward!
Fancy a rest, Robinson.
I'm all right, Riley. You go.
Thanks, Jack.
Sir!
What's the matter with him?
Take, sir.
Looks more like fever to me.
How can you tell that, sir?
Well, it's simple, Robinson. Just take a big long needle, you stick it in his eyeball. If it's fever, he won't feel a thing.
Where am I?
You're in a war, Riley. On one side there's you, and on the other side is me. So you and Robinson are on guard duty tonight, and tomorrow night, and the night after. And when you finish, Riley, you'll know the difference between fever and fatigue. Now get in line!
Do you think? Would Sharpe have stuck a needle in my eye?
A needle? You ain't got a needle. You use a bloody bayonet.
I saw a maid milk a bull, who's a fool now. I saw a maid milk a bull, every stroke a bucket full.
Well, nobody put my tent up.
Have some soup, sir.
Bloody soup. Haven't you got any tea? If Harper was here, he'd have my tent up. And the tea brewing and my bed turned down.
That, Colonel Bumfield, sir.
Bamfield.
He's supping tea. By his fire. Even as we speak, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, God, that tastes good. How come you're still a private soldier, Harper?
Oh, it's my major, sir. Major Sharpe. He has it in for me, sir.
Hear that, Palmer? That fool Sharpe again.
Yeah, when I told him I had a bit of a twinge in my tooth, he threatened the surgeon on me, sir. Said I'd have to have it pulled out very loose.
Charming.
Yeah, I told him all I needed to sort it out was oil of cloves and a drop of brandy. I managed to locate the oil of cloves.
Oh, I've got some brandy. Fetch me up that bottle of brandy from my knapsack.
Sir.
Swear I'll bloody kill him.
Thanks. Medicinal purposes only.
You're a decent man.
Harper!
Where were you hiding?
How dare you frighten this poor fellow Sharpe? Hiding? What do you mean hiding? Isn't he one of your soldiers?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Good. Glad to hear it. Go and get the bed warmer, Harper.
Bed warmer? Oh, yes, sir.
I must say, Sharpe, I'm a strict disciplinarian myself, but I don't hold with terrorizing the troops.
I finished the maps, sir.
Oh, splendid.
Would you like to look at them?
Lay them on the chest. Major Sharpe, may we have your attention?
would you like most in the world, Robinson?
A woman. You?
A drink.
Well, I'll give you a drink for a woman.
I'll give you a woman for a drink.
Ah, yeah, that's why we're friends, eh? Share and share alike. Who goes there?
Friend.
Pass, friend.
My compliments, my care. These are first-class maps. I think I could find my way around that damn castle in the dark.
Time for bed.
Tomorrow we'll be inside of the castle.
Tomorrow to fresh woods, pastures new. Tea. Thank you, Patrick.
No need to thank me, sir. It's an absolute pleasure. You'll be missing her then.
Yeah.
She'll be fine, you know. She will be fine.
Yeah.
Who goes there? Pass, friend.
Riley, did you hear something? Riley? No, Riley! Riley.
French patrol.
They would have stolen the horses, sir.
Don't be silly, Sharpe. We're in France now. Any passing peasant could be a friend or foe. All right, carry on.
Would you like to say a few words, Robinson?
Good luck, Riley. Have a drink on me.
I have a terrible toothache, Riley. I need this a lot more than you do. Oh, shite.
Mr. Sharpe! There it is, the booger.
Glass, Palmer.
You don't need a glass, sir. It's so bloody big you can't miss it.
Right. This is the castle. This is the French high road. We'll split forces here. Sharpe, I want you and Captain Frederickson to take the rifles and scout the high road to Bordeaux. Quantum Care says with any luck you might intercept some reinforcements. Meanwhile, myself and the Prince of Wales' own volunteers will attack the castle.
Are you sure you don't want us in support, sir?
Damn you, Sharpe! You've got your orders. What you dawdling about here for?
Frederickson! For the rifles!
60th Rifles! Prepare to march! Rifles! March! Left heel!
Volunteers! Prepare to advance! Sergeant Major! Company! Forward! Out!
Keep in line! Keep it tight!
In line, men!
Aux armes! Aux armes!
Be brave! This is a day for heroes!
Armez les volets, Catherine!
Banfield's no soldier. He's a bloody butcher. Begging your pardon, sir.
Ladders aren't long enough.
Poor bastards.
Die! We're all gonna die! I think we should fall back, sir.
Yes. Yes, whatever you say. Fall back. Give me the order to fall back.
Fall back! Fall back!
men are restless, sir.
There's a debt to be settled. I'm going in that castle, Fredrickson. I don't know how, but I'm going in.
Easy there, lad, easy. That's it. Let's get a bit tighter.
We had bad luck today, Colonel Benfield. But we can have better luck tomorrow.
What do you mean we can have better luck tomorrow?
Remember, our mission, Colonel Benfield, was not to take the castle, but to raise rebellion. It's rebellion that will give Field Marshal Wellington the confidence to come behind you.
But how can we be sure the people around here are ready to rise against Bonaparte?
Because I'll ride to the nearest town tonight and I'll bring back the mayor. You'll be satisfied.
Would you? Would you do that for me? Bless you, Count.
What we need is blood.
Blood. You want me tooth? Mother of Jesus, no way!
The surgeon back home will have to take it out anyway.
But you are not a surgeon. Besides, you've no pincers. What kind of a human being carries a pincers around in his pocket?
I collect perfect teeth from dead frogs. When I get back to England, I intend to have a full set made.
All right, let's get on with it. Strip him.
Here, quick, give me a drink.
Brandy. Not too much.
Didn't your tooth?
Would you like me to do it?
You do it, he'll do it. You might take an extra one for your perfect set back in London. I have grand teeth, you know. Except for this one, that bastard.
Of course, you should use a screw claw. Now, don't pull. Push the tooth down towards the jawbone. Twist it to the left, then to the right, then slide it out.
Right. Open up. Sorry.
Here, let me do it.
You! God, do it, goddammit!
Come on, Pat. Pull it. Come on. Come on. Get it out. Get it out now. Come on.
Come on.
Go on, Pat. Go on, get that bugger out.
Pull, Pat, pull.
Right, get him on a stretcher.
Come on. It's too late. Come on, Pat. On you get. On you get. Okay.
Don't waste it. Spit it on your chest. That's it.
Qui va là? Aidez-nous! Nous sommes des chevaliers du Westphalie! L'un de nous hommes est gravement blessé!
Comment cela? Est-il arrivé?
On était dans le village quand les Anglais sont venus. Nous étions comme petite patrouille.
Montrez-moi le blessé. Ouvrez les portes.
We're in.
passe?
Tous dans nos bouches! Nous sommes déterrés, nous y tomberons!
Blow the bugle!
That's our bugle, sir. Blowing the rally. Some of our men have got into that bloody castle.
Sergeant Major Waters! Call the men to arms!
Surrendered! Right, get the guns!
I am Colonel Henri Lasson. We surrender to you.
My name is Major Richard Sharpe of the Prince of Wales Own Volunteers. And I accept your surrender.
Ah, no! You English brutes, you can't fight fair. You had to trick your way into the castle.
Such a trick is perfectly acceptable, ma'am. It's called a ruse de guerre.
I don't care. The Emperor would never stoop so low. It was cowardly, it was contemptible, and
Conniving?
yes, conniving.
You speak excellent English, ma'am. So go and tell your fellow countrymen they're free to go.
Free to go? You are not keeping prisoners?
They're free to go. And you must go too.
Mais allez-y. Vous êtes une femme. Demandez-lui.
Oui, vous avez raison. My mother, Madame Macaire, she's terribly ill with a fever. She's dying. She's too sick to move. I should like to stay here. Make her last days here as easy as possible. To look after her, please.
Very well. You're welcome to stay, Mademoiselle Macaire.
Thank you.
You may keep your sword, sir.
Thank you, Major Sharpe. As soon as my men have finished piling arms, we will leave.
Secure the fort, men!
Spread out! Spread out, lads! Get on,
Stand aside. What the bloody hell's going on here, Sharpe? Frogs surrender and he let them swan around all over the place. You haven't even taken that chap's sword.
Look, I said you could keep it. Sir. Now, if we put these men in cells, we'll have to guard them day and night. What with the wounded, we just haven't got the men to do that, sir.
Very well. Send them packing. And you might as well get back to your mission, Sharpe. I'm in charge here.
All right, lads.
Pretty girl, Palmer. Never had a French one before. First time for everything, what? Mademoiselle.
Monsieur?
I'd be greatly obliged if you'd do me the honor of dining with me this evening.
Imbécile.
divisent leurs forces encore une fois.
Mais Sharpe effectue juste une reconnaissance, il sera très vite de retour.
Vaudrait mieux qu'à son retour, il trouve le château vide. À 50 000 à l'est, vous trouverez le campement du général Calvet. Qu'il fasse mouvement immédiatement.
French convoy. Nice pickings. Right. Fredrickson, take half the men. Get behind that wall. I'll take the other half, get in that ditch. Catch them in crossfire. Harper, you get yourself in that farmhouse. When the head of the column reaches you, give him a volley. And it's up and at him. Go. Get to your post, Robinson.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Brigitte!
Husband.
No, Papa.
Good man, Macaire. Is this the mayor? Bonjour.
Monsieur? He speaks English, sir.
Yes. Oh, thank heavens for that. My name is Colonel Bamfield, commander of His Britannic Majesty's forces here in Bordeaux. You may deal with me as with Wellington himself.
I can see the colonel is a great commander. As the mayor of Aachen, I too am a commander. I command all the civilian forces in this region. We are ready to raise the flag of rebellion against the usurper Napoleon Bonaparte, and to declare our loyalty to the true king, Louis-Philippe, Prince de Bourbon.
Well, well. Wellington will be glad to hear this, what?
With all due respects, Colonel Banfield, the sooner the better.
Something on your mind, Macaire?
Rumors of the rebellion have already reached General Calvet. He's marching this direction.
What do you suggest we do?
Go home. Tell Wellington to speed his advance.
Go home?
Remember, our mission was twofold. First, to make sure that the region was ready for rebellion. Second, to take the castle. You've done both. You'll go home a hero.
I say steady on. What about Major Sharpe?
Major Sharpe has, how should I say, an accident?
Yesterday, he met General Calvet's advance guard.
I'm awfully sorry. I hear there were no survivors.
Good God. We'd better be off, Macaire, what?
Before you go, you should destroy all the defenses. We don't want them falling into the wrong hands.
Yes, I agree.
You must also decide about the wounded.
We'll never get back if we're carrying all those. We'll have to leave them here. What will Wellington say if I leave all the wounded here?
My sister Catherine will look after them. They'll be in her care. We can be sure they'll be treated as prisoners of war.
Oh, yes.
Good. That makes sense to me. Much obliged to you, sir. Right. Let's get back to Wellington. You will back me up on all this, won't you, Marquer?
Of course, sir. But first, allow me to say goodbye to my mother.
Of course.
Comment vous osez? Vous êtes du côté des Anglais, vous êtes un traître, mon frère.
Traître ou loyal, il importe peu. Je suis toujours son fils et votre frère.
Et moi, j'ai honte d'être votre sœur.
Avant peu, cela vous passera.
Make ready. You see the troopers? We'll take them down. We don't want them running away with any messages. Steady now. Fire! Robinson. The rest of you, follow me.
Gold? Key! Fine! I take it with your hand attached!
What is it? Tobacco?
It's Jesuit's bark. It's quinine.
Sore burns.
Get it off him. Got it with your life. Look, Voltaire!
Anybody seen Robinson? Will. Robinson. Are you Catholic, Robinson?
Why?
Because if you're a Catholic, I could say an act of contrition for you.
You have a drink anyway.
Sorry, Fredrickson.
Good God, Sharpe, not for that. String him up!
Try hard not, Hagman. Break his neck. I don't want him to suffer. I'm sorry, Robinson. You're a brave soldier. If I don't hang you, Wellington will hang me.
No, Sharpe, you can't!
Look, Fredrickson, you know the rules. These people are on our side. Raping and robbing will turn the whole population against us. That's why Wellington strings them up.
It's only rape if the girl says so. Ask the girl, sir.
All right. Alice.
Sir.
Vous voudriez faire l'amour avec qui?
Oui.
There you are, sir. Girl's happy, sir.
Ah! The father isn't. Give him the sovereigns, Fredrickson. They're for you. Harper, take Robinson behind the barn. Teach him he does not make free with the French girls. Sir! Alice, that's the old man if he'd rise against Bonaparte.
Est-il vrai que vous êtes prête à vous soulever contre Bonaparte?
So much for the Comte de Mackay's rebellion. It's the bloody fort! Where the hell is everybody? Where's Bamfield?
Why have they blown the bloody gates?
Sir! Wounded men, sir!
Fredrickson! Get that surgeon over here. Here.
Marquet said you were dead, Sharpe.
Did he? Where's Bamfield?
It's gone. Marquet came back with the mayor of Arcon, sir. He said Bordeaux was ready to rise in rebellion against Napoleon. Bamfield cleared off to give Wellington the good news.
So why did he spike the guns? Why did he blow the gates?
Marquet persuaded him to do it. He didn't want the castle falling into the wrong hands.
My hands. The man with Mackay. The mayor. What did he look like?
His face like a dead fish. Round glasses, not much like a mayor. Seemed to be giving Marquet his orders.
Duco. Duco will see a Calvi can't be far behind. He'll get here before Wellington.
We're all going to die here, Sharpe.
No, we're not. Take out the bullet.
C'est trop près de l'artère principale. He said it's too close to the main artery.
Take it out. He dies. You die.
Come on, Sharpe.
Well?
They flooded the powder magazine.
It's like porridge.
So what have we got?
18 rounds per man, sir.
18 rounds. Our only chance is to get them to come through them gates. So don't repair the gates, leave them open. Get them into the courtyard. Hope our volleys are enough to put the fear of God into them.
And if our volleys don't stop them?
Any other suggestions?
We could go back to camp. Tell Wellington what Bamfield's been up to here. He'd hang him from the nearest tree.
Yeah, well, I'm staying here.
Yeah? Why is that, Harper?
Well, I've got another bit of a toothache here, and I wouldn't want to lose another tooth, would I? I'll take my chances with General Calvé.
Beg your pardon, sir, but Miss Catherine would like to see you.
All right.
My mother has fever. She's dying.
I'm sorry to hear that, miss.
I'm sorry for you. I hear your wife is dying of the same fever. That's why you wanted the quinine? For your wife?
Yes.
It's very difficult for me to ask a favor of an English officer. But I must, for her. It is not likely that you will see your wife again. Calvé is coming.
So I hear.
But if you leave now and take the quinine, you can save your wife's life.
I'm sorry, miss, I can't leave. I must do my duty.
Your duty? To whom? To Bamfield, that coward who left his wounded here?
My duty is to Wellington, miss. My orders were to take the castle and hold it until he advances.
My God, the invasion of France has begun. This is the beginning of the end, isn't it?
I'm sorry, miss, I must be about my duties.
No, wait, I haven't finished. If you stay here, you will die, so why don't you give me the quinine now?
Put yourself in my place. If I give you the quinine, I may as well go and tell my men that none of them are going home. What would you do?
I would do the same as you. I would keep the quinine and hope to see my wife.
Show the colours, boys! I want 3 cheers for Field Marshal Wellington! Hip hip! Hurrah! Hip hip! Hurrah! Hip hip! Hurrah! Still got that box, Fredrickson?
Yes, sir.
Give it to Harris. Tell him to take it to Madame Macare's room.
All of it, sir.
All of it.
Is that an order or a request?
That's me telling you.
Are you not going to save some for your wife, sir?
Scheiße.
Sang, messieurs. Nous allons enfin voir couler du sang. Diable, c'est pour ça.
For I am thine and thou art mine. No man shall uncomfort thee. We'll join our hands in wedded bands, and married we shall be.
It'll all be over tomorrow, sir. Then you can go back and see her, eh?
Yeah.
Allez-y, mère. Allez-y.
Thanks, Pat.
I was thinking things could be an awful lot worse, you know.
How the bloody hell could things get worse, Pat?
We could be without the cup of tea.
Et alors, il est fort, ce Sharpe?
Il n'est pas fort, il a de la chance.
Ah. Mais quand l'empereur choisit un général, il ne demande pas s'il est fort, il demande justement s'il a de la chance.
Il n'a que 50 hommes.
Bon, ça en vaut beaucoup plus, même s'ils sont verts comme cette laitue.
N'ayez aucune inquiétude, mon général. Le colonel anglais a détruit leur poudre. Ils ne pourront pas tirer bien longtemps.
Vous vous êtes bien débrouillé pour un aristocrate.
Mon général, ma mère est mourante. J'aimerais la faire évacuer du château avant le début des combats.
Vous pensez qu'il la laissera sortir?
Il la laissera sortir.
C'est un romantique.
Bon. Ben, allez demain au château avec Ducos et un drapeau blanc.
Il a juré de me tuer.
Pas avec un drapeau blanc. Il n'est pas si romantique que ça.
What are you doing, Robinson?
Casting me on bullets, sir, and grinding down powder. And I can hit them from 400 yards instead of 200 yards.
Why don't you just wait for him?
200 yards of running, sir, they're too hard to hit. 400 yards, I think you can't hit them. Sort of swaggered about all cocky like, you know, not taking cover.
Fredrickson says you're the best shot in the brigade.
I reckon so, sir.
Hear that, Hagman? He reckons he's the best shot in the brigade.
Aye. I have heard, sir. If you grind it to fine, it'll blow your bloody head off. Then nobody'll know who's best shot. Thee or me.
Major Sharpe! It's my mother. The fever has broken.
That's good.
I'm a good Frenchwoman. But if I were a man, I would be a soldier. And if I were a soldier, I would have sworn an oath of loyalty to my emperor.
I understand.
But I am not a soldier. And so I can tell you something.
What is that, mademoiselle?
The cellar, it is full of oyster shells. Burn them.
What happens when you burn oyster shells?
You get ash, I suppose.
I was born in a fishing village, sir. The fishermen used to burn oyster shells all the time.
Why?
Whitewash their houses, sir. When you burn oyster shells, you get lime. You get that in the eyes, you go blind.
I can't sleep either.
Why, because of the battle?
No. Because you're sitting on my bed.
No, I couldn't sleep. Because of you.
Because of me?
Yes. You saved my mother's life. So I was lying in my bed thinking how I could pay you back. I can only pay you back with silver or...
Gold?
No. With my virtue. But I know that you're not the kind of man who will accept money. Someday I will meet a man who will love me, but that's tomorrow. For you, there's no tomorrow. So I must pay you back now.
Look, Catherine, you're a nice lass, but I think you've made the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
Well, when you said a woman could pay back a man by giving him gold or giving him a good time, you made the wrong choice. I mean, I'll have the gold.
You prefer to have the gold than my virtue?
If you don't mind.
If I don't mind? You monster. You English monster.
Look, little Sharpe. If you came back, I doubt you'd stand.
To parley. What do we do, sir?
Sure, right.
So you finally come out in your true colours.
Aristide, why are you wearing Bonaparte's uniform?
I've worn it in secret for 15 years. Hidden my heart even from my own family.
All these years, Aristide. You lied to us. All these years. Lost.
But now it's over. Now we're on the same side.
No, we're not.
Let me take my sick mother and sister. Lay down your arms, and General Calvé will give you your lives and let you march away.
All of them?
All of them. Except for Major Sharpe. Major Ducot has decided he must stay.
Why?
Will you let your men save themselves? Will you let them speak?
Well, speak your minds.
One question. Did you kill Riley?
One night I had to leave the camp to make contact. He challenged me on my way back. I had no choice.
So what do you say, Robinson?
Fight them to the finish, sir.
Better bugger off now.
And my mother, my sister, will they come with me?
You may take your mother. And your sister.
No, we stay. Nous ne bougerons pas d'ici, Aristide.
Catherine, vous ne savez pas ce que vous dites. Vous ne pouvez parler au nom de notre mère.
Aristide, you have been away from home for too long. We don't know you anymore. You're a stranger. And I have nothing more to say to you.
Catherine, je n'ai jamais cessé de vous aimer, ni vous, ni mère.
I don't believe you. I don't think that you know what love is, Aristide. Otherwise, you wouldn't have kept us alone for so long. You wouldn't have lied to us for so many years. Why did you do it? For whom? For Bonaparte? It's over, Aristide.
Au revoir, Macaire.
Au revoir, Major Sharpe. If you were in my position, you would have done the same.
I might. But I want to expect a happy ending. You have to be a man, Macaire. Me? I changed my class, rose in the ranks. I can walk into the officers' mess, but I don't expect them to be happy about it. I don't expect a round of applause. Same goes for my time with the lads. I can sit and drink tea, but I'm not one of them anymore. You make your bed, Macaire, and then you lie in it, without complaining. Trouble with you is you wanted it every way. You wanted to be a spy for years. Then you want to come back home. You want everybody to gather round and say what a big hero you've been. The world's not like that, Macaire. You made your bed with Bonaparte. Well, maybe he'll give you a medal. Maybe not. Me? Next time you're in my sights and outside a flag of parley, I'll shoot you.
Vous êtes prêts, mes enfants? Now!
You're a good shot, Robinson, lad. Second best in brigade, I should say.
Eh bien, bravo, Duco. Ça commence bien. Regardez l'air effrayé de mes enfants.
C'est l'abattoir, ça. Les portes du château sont grandes ouvertes, général. Vous n'avez qu'un chariot sur la route.
Enfin, une bonne nouvelle. Mais j'ai horreur de toutes ces échelles et de ces sièges qui n'en finissent pas. Ça sera sanglant, mais au moins, ça sera bref. Brigade, en avant, marche!
We'll fire 5 rounds. No more, no less. You'll shoot officers and NCOs. Then when you count your ammunition, every man will have 13 rounds left. Fire in your own time. Go!
Vous allez voir, ça va bientôt être à mon tour. Feu!
Ils sont trop! Battons prête! Serrez les rangs! À l'attaque! Sacrifice mon bandit! Retournez! Mon bandit! Attendez pas! Tour perdu! Vive la peur!
Advance.
Rifles are empty, sir.
Retournez! Tirez les rangs! À l'attaque!
Halt!
Mon pauvre Gaston! Oh. C'était terrible, non?
Oui, général.
Encore plus terrible que Moscou. Alors ça devait être vraiment terrible.
On a perdu. La guerre. On a perdu.
Yeah. Thank God.
Retournez-y immédiatement, Calvey.
Wellington se dirige vers nous.
Général Calvé? Complément du maréchal Soult. Vous devez partir à son aide immédiatement. Ça, c'est l'ordre officiel. Officieusement, il aimerait bien savoir où vous étiez lorsque Wellington a percé son flanc.
Son flanc? Mais il est où, son flanc?
À 50 000 à l'est.
Quoi? Là où nous étions?
Mais oui, là où vous étiez. Et si vous étiez resté en place, vous auriez pu sauver Soult et ses hommes. Mais qu'est-ce que vous êtes venu faire ici?
Qu'est-ce qu'on est venu foutre ici, du coup, hein? Qu'est-ce qu'on est venu foutre ici?
Calvé's gang.
Where's he going? Wait till you hear this, sir. It's a courier from Wellington. What news? He's forced a passage through. 50 miles east. East. Bait. That's all they were. Just bloody bait. He'd have left us here to die. Better get back. Tell our side of the story. Come on, sir, let's go home.
We're going home! We're going home, lads! Come on!
Sir? I found a shortcut home, sir. What are you bloody waiting for, Captain? I want to see my wife. I want to see my wife before.
Major Sharpe?
And so, having made every provision for the comfort of the wounded, I made my way back through the British lines as quickly as possible.
And how did Colonel Macaire conduct himself?
I cannot speak too highly of the Count's conduct, sir. Despite my pleading with him to return with me, he insisted on staying behind to raise rebellion.
And Major Sharpe?
I'm afraid Major Sharpe was away at the time, plundering a French convoy. However, I have been reliably informed by the Mayor of Arcon that he was ambushed and overpowered. I can only assume that he's either been killed or surrendered to the French.
Well, I suppose we could ask him.
How do you mean, sir?
My lord.
Sir, under the provisions of the Army Act, I wish to charge Colonel Bamfeld with cowardice in the face of the enemy, abandoning his position, abandoning the wounded,
conspiring with the Comte de Macaire, a spy in the service of Bonaparte, to desert his position and throw the blame on Major Sharpe. I further wish to report, sir, that Major Sharpe tended the wounded, successfully repulsed an attack by General Calvé's brigade, and brought us all safely back home here, sir.
Is that all, Captain Palmer?
It's almost all, sir.
Oh! Field Marshal Wellington. Captain Palmer assaulted me. He struck a superior officer.
You're no longer a superior officer, Bamfeld. Get out!
Sir.
Colonel Bamfeld, you're under close arrest pending court-martial. You'll surrender your sword. My lord.
Glass, Sharpe. You're looking well, sir.
Thank you, Sharpe.
Surgeon Kennefic's quinine did the trick, then.
Oh, don't be a damn fool, Sharpe. It was the brandy your wife brought me every day that did the trick.
The brandy my wife? You mean she's still...
She's well, Sharpe. She's waiting for you. You'll find her with the wounded.
Sir.
Hey, get money, boys!
Jane!
I thought I'd lost you.
When you've stopped wasting my assistant's time, Jane, I'd be obliged for your assistance. I must take a man's foot off, and I want somebody to hold his hand while I'm doing it.
He went to Wellington. Wellington somehow wormed a little quinine from the Spaniards. Wellington saved my life. He must think a lot of you, Richard. So do I.
Jane, the small saw, if you please.
Then falling lads behind the drum, with colours blazing like the sun, along the road to come what may, over the hills and far away, o'er the hills and o'er the main, through Flanders, Portugal, and Spain. King George commands and we obey, over the hills and far away.